While not an original member of Iron Maiden, English guitarist Adrian Smith proved to be one of the missing pieces to the puzzle early on, resulting in the band obtaining elite status among the metal masses soon after. Between 1982 and 1989, the group issued some of the most seminal heavy metal records of all time, including the gold and platinum selling Peace of Mind in 1983 and Power Slave in 1984. He left the band in 1990 and formed Psycho Motel and later joined up with Dickinson for his solo group. He and Bruce rejoined Iron Maiden in 1999. They spent the next 2 decades fortifying the group's legendary status via acclaimed late-period efforts like The Final Frontier in 2010 and The Book of Souls in 2015. During this time, Smith also played in the side projects Primal Rock Rebellion and Smith Kotzen, and in 2020, he published the rock and roll fishing memoir Monsters of River and Rock. Born on February 27, 1957 in Hackney, located in East London, Smith was captivated by such renowned hard rock guitarists as Jimi Hendrix and Deep Purple's Richie Moore early on, while his sister's boyfriend's record collection only intensified his appreciation of the genre. It wasn't long before school chum and guitarist Dave Murray convinced that he should take up guitar himself. Murray and Smith began to play together in bands, and with Smith's decision to pursue music full-time, he opted to drop out before graduation. His first serious band, Evil Ways, eventually evolved into Urchin, a group that Murray would sometimes be a part of as well. But Murray's main focus was his other band, the up-and-coming Iron Maiden, who were making quite a name for themselves locally during the late 70s. Smith was even asked to join Maiden at one point during this time, but opted to pass due to his commitment to Urchin. Maiden nearly topped the charts back home, with Urchin disintegrating. Smith had a change of mind and finally agreed to join Maiden in time for the recording of the group's sophomore effort, 1981's Killers. Supposedly beating out Phil Collins for the spot would soon turn up in Def Leppard. Automatically, Smith and Murray formed one of the genre's most influential guitar duos as they took Thin Lizzy's guitar setup to a whole other level, especially on such subsequent releases as 1982's classic Number of the Beast, which saw the arrival of singer Bruce Dickinson, 1983's Peace of Mind, 1984's Power Slave, 1986's Somewhere in Time, and 1988's Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Smith also turned out to be a valuable songwriter as he completely wrote or co-penned such Maiden classics as 22 Acacia Avenue, Flight of Icarus, 2 Minutes to Midnight, Wasted Years, and Can I Play with Madness? Among others, Smith even sang lead on Somewhere in Time era B-side Reach Out. However, by 1989, it was becoming increasingly obvious that Smith was growing disenchanted with Maiden as he issued an obscure solo album credited to ASAP titled Silver and Gold. Despite the record not exactly lighting up the charts, Smith exited Maiden in 1990, replaced by Janet Gers. Smith founded Psycho Motel and later reappeared alongside Dickinson, who had followed Smith's lead and left Maiden. On releases Accident at Birth, 1997, Chemical Wedding, 1998, and Scream for Me Brazil, 1999. With Smith and Dickinson working together once more, and with Maiden's popularity sagging, the duo reunited with their old Maiden pals in 1999, resulting in further sold-out tours and new studio albums, including 2000's Brave New World, 2003's Dance of Death, and 2006's A Matter of Life and Death. In 2011, Smith formed the side project Primal Rock Rebellion alongside vocalist Mikey Goodman. The 21st Century edition of Maiden, which includes 3 guitarists, Smith, Murray, and Gers, continued to find fortune in the 2010s with acclaimed efforts like The Final Frontier and The Book of Souls. In 2020, Smith released a memoir, Monsters of River and Rock, and in 2021, he teamed up with Richie Kotzen for the LP Smith Kotzen.